Happy Wednesday every morning. This is Happy Wednesday every morning. Did you hear what I just said? Stop it now. Happy Wednesday, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your collective general energy reading for today, Wednesday, April the 3rd, 2024. Thank you for turning up and tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. If you have not done any of those things, please take the opportunity right now to reconsider. I mean, it not just helps me and helps this page, but it is beneficial to this balanced relationship, to balance the relationship that we have, me as a reader and you as someone who is looking for guidance. So let's see what this Wednesday brings us, shall we? I think we shall. I think we shall. All right. Ooh. All right. So the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, that one flew and fell and is the King of Swords. Okay. So sometimes when we're offered opportunities, we have a really hard time stepping into those opportunities because of the feeling of lack, right? Because maybe we don't have enough money, even though there is enough money, even though we shouldn't be worried about money, even though we shouldn't be worried about being receptive to the transition, the transformation, the abundance, prosperity, the balance. I mean, look, he's wearing green, very open to receiving, but very closed off in at the same time. And I think that happens when you come into money and you don't want to lose what it is that you've come into. So you covet it, and even though you may be open to it, you're not comfortable with it. So with the Four of Pentacles is asking you to be more open. And I think there's a part of you who doesn't quite understand how to be more open, or how to quite get how to be more open. So the Hanged Man is asking you to look at this from a different perspective, right? To allow yourself to take some time to evaluate what's going on, right? Talk through it, right? So the conversation is, I'm very open to receiving abundance, very open to receiving prosperity. I am very open and open to receiving the balance and stability and the life that money provides me, or can provide me. But I also fear losing it all again. I also fear going back to nothing. I also fear other people taking advantage of. And when we get in that mindset and that mentality, we completely cut off the energy of the wealth coming into our lives, right? If we're so scared of losing it, then why are we manifesting it, right? We are manifesting it in order to live an abundant life and not just help ourselves, but help other people around us. Come from a place of gratitude. We want the new house. We want the new car. We want a piece of property. We want to travel the world. We want to eat at fancy restaurants. We want to do all of these wonderful, beautiful things. And now that you have the opportunity to do it, or will have the opportunity to do it, you're now very closed off to spending it, to enjoying it. So the Hanged Man wants you to know wants you to look at this from a different perspective and recognize how knowledgeable you truly are and how you got from lack to this point. And why would you want to put yourself back in lack again, knowing how it feels because of fear? So you have to come at it from a logical perspective. Right now you're thinking with your heart. Right now you're so fearful of losing that you would rather cut off the energy of receiving than you would live your life to its fullest, right? And that is unintentionally sabotaging anything else that has the potential of coming in. So spirit here is saying, "Hey, come on, let's look at this from a logical perspective, and let's have that conversation and really talk about what's going on here, okay? Talk amongst yourself if you need to. Talk amongst spirit. Talk to people you trust. I mean, the time has come for you to work on self, work on understanding why you feel the way you do, and then put yourself kind of out there in this place of gratitude, helping others. Help someone and see how that feels. That I think that's kind of what I'm getting from that. Help someone and see how that feels, right? Take a little bit of the money that you've inherited or won or whatever that is. Find your courage and your strength and your ambition, and open your heart and connect with spirit and use your intuition and find people who need assistance, who need help. And then think about that. How does that feel? How does it feel to know that you've helped someone? How does it feel to know that someone is able to finish school because of you or buy groceries because of you? So it's not just about giving, it's also about being open to receiving the recognition and the appreciation that others are offering you because you've been able to help, right? So if you're coming at it from that perspective, how do you feel about it then? Right? We have a lot of great ideas here. You have a lot of great and wonderful ideas on how to not just help yourself, but help others. Go and do. But don't forget to go and do for you too, right? While you're out there, while you're helping others, while you're taking these ideas and putting them forward, while you're gaining the assistance of spirit and source, while you're able to financially be independent and stable and help others find find financial stability and balance as well. While you're able to do that, you're also being guided to leave the past behind and take some ideas that you've had ideas for a very long time that you've never had the ability to put to use because you couldn't afford it. Now that you can, do it. The Knight of Cups is someone coming forward to show their recognition and appreciation. This is a party, it's a celebration. Don't overdo it, and don't allow other people to come forward and try to sway your checkbook by the way they offer this recognition and appreciation. Learn to love yourself and learn to release any responsibility and burdens that you've maybe been carrying for a while. And that's a big thing too. When people who have never had this type of abundance in their lives, right? It's like they almost feel responsible to work, to continuously work, and carry the responsibility and burdens of others because it's a generational thing, I think. I carry a lot of responsibility and burden for what, for how my parents raised us because it was poor. It was trailer park poor. I mean, the typical car up on blocks and the typical food stamps and government cheese, and ain't nothing wrong with government cheese, but the hand-me-downs, me wearing my brother's clothes, my sister wearing my clothes, that typical thing. Us, not getting a new pair of shoes until the end of the school or the beginning of the school year. Not having money for this or that or that. But so anyways, it was that whole thing. And it's a generational thing. I come from a long line of generational poverty. So I kind of carry this heavy burden about being the one to move past that, if that makes sense, right? To cut that cord, to cut that line. So there's passion here, a lot of passion here, and a lot of reconciliation here too. And I feel that reconciliation is to self, right? Because I know sometimes that we make decisions in life that are not the best decisions for us, and we get very angry and at ourselves for making these decisions that put us in compromising situations. So being guided to reconcile that with love and passion. Release. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily release all that's ready to go. Let me move into harmony with my natural cycle. Your natural passion, your natural love, your natural abundance and prosperity. It's time for you to release here. It's time for you to let go of any burdens that you're carrying and step into this wealth that is being presented to you. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can allow love to lead me. May I offer myself completely to the highest, so all may occur as needed. Grant me peace and contentment wherever I am. Use me for the greatest good. One more. That one fell. Had to reach it. Sacred self. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows my truth, my true worth in every moment. Let me experience that I am love. My own sacred self will always draw kindred spirits. You need, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, but I would suggest preparing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually for a life of abundance, a life of prosperity, a life of greatness, a life of goodness, the new house, the new car, the clothes, the vacations, the trips, the good food. I would prepare myself for that if I were you, because it's here. It is here. It has always been here. Right now, it's the closest to you that it's ever been, and it's time for you to really release and open to that. So know that you are divinely guided and loved.